The Bold and the Beautiful, BNB, recap for Thursday, November 20th, reveals that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, ran in front of a speeding vehicle after Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, spread the miscarriage news. Outside the beach house, Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, forced Will to stay there since he was Luna's target. Baker dashed off to find Luna with backup, while Will headed back inside. Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, and Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, eventually arrived, so they were relieved to see Will was okay. After some phone calls to endure, the kids were still safe at their sleepovers. John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, reassured Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, that Luna would be found and would never be free again. In Taylor Hayes' Rebecca Budig office, she rushed out on Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, and planned to hunt Luna down since she had put Steffi through so much torment. Back at the beach house on Thursday's BNB episode, Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, and Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, all showed up next. Will made sure everyone was in the loop on the miscarriage development. Electra hugged Will as he struggled with complicated emotions, but Deacon put the focus back on finding Luna. Although Electra wanted to help with the search, the others urged her to stay put with Will. Taylor ultimately made it to the beach house and received miscarriage info as well before she joined the manhunt. In the showroom at Forrester Creations, Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn, set up a microphone and talked to Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, about Daphne's song being a perfume line tie-in. Once Daphne arrived, she shocked Deke and Carter with updates on Luna's escape. Daphne ultimately practiced her song, which set an eerie mood as Luna remained on the run while a long list of enemies chased after her. Bill, Katie, Deacon, Poppy, Lee, Sheila, Taylor, and Ivy were all out looking for Luna using cell phone flashlights. Deputy Chief Baker also searched for Luna along with a police helicopter that shined a light down. Luna spent most of the episode in a panic, but it finally looked like she was going to make a real getaway in the end. However, things took a terrible turn when Luna stepped in front of a speeding vehicle. Based on Luna's terrified expression and the crash sounds that played, it seemed like she was hit. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say the Luna saga will come with more curveballs, so stay tuned. The episode opens amid high emotions and rising stakes. Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, has broken free, and her escape sends shockwaves through nearly every major character. The beach house, central to many of tonight's scenes, becomes the epicenter of conflict, grief, and desperation. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, determined to find Luna, is firmly in charge, and the authorities quickly turn the night into a full-blown manhunt. Soap Central. +2. Coming soon. +2. Inside that beach house, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, is reeling. He's been told by Luna that she has lost their baby, a confession that leaves him stunned, grief-stricken, and emotionally volatile. MichaelFairmanTV.com. +2. Soap Central. +2. The knowledge of her miscarriage shifts everything. Will can't just see Luna as a threat anymore. There's a painful, personal loss that changes how he sees their fraught relationship. Soap Central. 2. The Confession. Luna's heartbreak. Luna, distraught and crying, tells Will that she lost their baby, blaming stress and turmoil for the tragic outcome. MichaelFairmanTV.com. +2. Soap Central. +2. In a raw, emotional moment, she begs for his understanding, admitting how much she loved the child and how deeply the loss hurts her. MichaelFairmanTV.com. Will's reaction is complex. He's shaken, angry, and feels manipulated. On one hand, he's horrified at her admission. On the other, he's certain that Luna's actions, her past crimes, her escape, can never be justified by this tragedy. MichaelFairmanTV.com. +1. He accuses her of being delusional, of not truly grasping the gravity of her wrongdoings, and he makes it very clear that he doesn't believe her love redeems her. MichaelFairmanTV.com. 3. The alarm, sirens, police, and a run for freedom. Almost as soon as she finishes speaking, the sound of police sirens grows louder. Soap opera news. The authorities have arrived, led by Deputy Chief Baker, and they are closing in fast. Will rushes outside, desperate to direct the police to her exact location. But Luna, in her emotional turmoil, uses this moment as her opportunity. She bolts. Baker orders Will to stay put, and with more backup arriving, the hunt intensifies. Celeb dirty laundry. Outside, Luna makes her way into the foggy dunes, trying to use the darkness and dense beach vegetation to evade capture. News of Luna's escape spreads quickly. Key figures converge on the beach house. Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, arrive first, deeply worried for their son and enraged that Luna could be loose again. Celeb dirty laundry. Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, and Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, join the search, determined to find Luna and bring her in. Despite the danger, Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, initially wants to go after Luna as well, but the others insist she stay behind to support Will, who is clearly emotionally fragile after the miscarriage news. Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, also shows up, driven by her own sense of justice and loyalty. She wants to personally ensure Luna is caught. As the search party fans out, they call Luna's name in the darkness. Flashlights cut through the fog, a police helicopter hovers overhead, and tension mounts. Soap Central. Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, another emotional beat plays out. Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, are prepping for a major recording. Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, is about to perform a song that ties in with the perfume line. Celeb dirty laundry. When Daphne arrives, she shares news of Luna's escape, shocking Deke and Carter. Then she begins to sing, her voice haunting and full of emotional weight. Her performance provides a surreal backdrop to the drama unfolding on the beach. As she sings, viewers are cut to scenes of frantic searching, shadowy figures, and Luna slipping through the dunes. Soap Central. The way her song intertwines with the chase amplifies the eeriness. It's as if the melody underscores Luna's desperation and the chase's urgency, making the scene feel cinematic, tragic, and urgent all at once. Back at the house, Will is deeply shaken by Luna's miscarriage news. He confesses to Electra that he's sad and confused, admitting he didn't expect to feel grief, yet here he is, grappling with loss. Soap Central. Electra comforts him, telling him she's there for him no matter what. Soap Central. There's a tender moment between them. Despite the chaos, Electra's presence gives Will a measure of solace. He knows Luna is dangerous, but now, he feels deeply how much her loss has cost him personally. News of Luna's escape spreads quickly. Key figures converge on the beach house. Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, arrive first, deeply worried for their son and enraged that Luna could be loose again. Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, and Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, join the search, determined. Despite the danger, Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, initially wants to go after Luna as well, but the others insist she stay behind to support Will, who is clearly emotionally fragile after the miscarriage news. Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, also shows up, driven by her own sense of justice and loyalty. She wants to personally ensure Luna is caught. As the search party fans out, they call Luna's name in the darkness. Flashlights cut through the fog, a police helicopter hovers overhead, and tension mounts. Soap Central. Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, another emotional beat plays out. Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, are prepping for a major recording. Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, is about to perform a song that ties in with the perfume line. When Daphne arrives, she shares news of Luna's escape, shocking Deke and Carter. Then she begins to sing, her voice haunting and full of emotional weight. Her performance provides a surreal backdrop to the drama unfolding on the beach. As she sings, viewers are cut to scenes of frantic searching, shadowy figures, and Luna slipping through the dunes. Soap Central. The way her song intertwines with the chase amplifies the eeriness. It's as if the melody underscores Luna's desperation and the chase's urgency, making the scene feel cinematic, tragic, and urgent all at once. Back at the house, Will is deeply shaken by Luna's miscarriage news. He confesses to Elektra that he's sad and confused, admitting he didn't expect to feel grief, yet here he is, grappling with loss. Soap Central. Elektra comforts him, telling him she's there for him no matter what. Soap Central. There's a tender moment between them. Despite the chaos, Elektra's presence gives Will a measure of solace. He knows Luna is dangerous, but now he feels deeply how much her loss has cost him personally. Soap Central. Still, his primary concern remains finding Luna before more harm is done. To find Luna and bring her in. As Luna hides, she is clearly torn. On one hand, she seems desperate to get away. On the other, she is burdened by guilt and anguish over her miscarriage. Soap spoilers.com. She crouches in shrubbery, clutching her stomach as flashlights sweep across the dunes. Soap Central. Voices call out her name. Bill yells, "You can run, but you can't hide." Soap Centrally pleads with her to do the right thing and turn herself in. Soap Central. Sheila, in a softer moment, offers what could be a dangerous lifeline, asking her granddaughter to come in. Soap Central. Still, Luna refuses to surrender. She's clearly operating on a mix of fear and delusion. Fear of prison, of what she's lost, but also a strange resolve, maybe to escape not just the law, but her own pain. 8. The climax. A collision in the fog. As the search intensifies, Luna makes a move. She slips away from the dunes, apparently trying to find a way out, but she ventures into the road. Soap Hub. Suddenly, bright headlights flood her vision. Soap Central. The screeching sound of tires follows. Soap Hub. The screen cuts to black. Soap Hub. It's a gut-wrenching moment. Luna may have been hit. The show leaves it ambiguous. We don't see the immediate aftermath, just her terrified expression, the sounds of impact, and then darkness. Celeb Dirty Laundry. 9. Aftermath and open questions. The collision raises multiple critical questions. Is Luna really hurt? Or worse? The abrupt cut to black suggests something serious happened, but nothing is confirmed. Soapspoilers.com. Did she fake it? Given Luna's history of manipulation, some fans, as noted in discussions, wonder if the crash was staged, possibly part of a larger plan.
Yahoo!
What happens to Will now? He's already dealing with the emotional fallout from losing the baby. If Luna is injured or presumed dead, how will he process that? How will others react? The search party, Bill, Katie, Deacon, Taylor, Sheila, Lee, Poppy, we're all hunting for her. If she's gone, how will they respond? Will they feel guilt, vindication, or something in between? What does this mean for Elektra? She stood by Will, but Luna's dramatic exit could change the emotional landscape and power dynamics. 10. Analysis and implications. Luna's emotional collapse. Luna's confession of miscarriage is a powerful pivot point in her arc up to now. Her motivations have largely revolved around control, obsession, and redemption, twisted as that redemption might be. But revealing her baby is gone exposes a very human vulnerability. Whether genuine or deceptive, her grief is real to her, and it dramatically reshapes how the audience and other characters must view her. Will's inner conflict. Will is in a uniquely painful place. He has been a victim. Luna's actions have harmed him and others. But now, he mourns a loss that he didn't foresee. His grief complicates his moral clarity. He must reconcile his love, his hurt, and the threat she represents. Elektra's support is critical, but his heart is conflicted. The manhunt, symbolic and literal. The search under foggy skies, with flashlights, a helicopter, and dozens of frantic voices, is symbolic of Luna's internal state, lost, disoriented, desperate. The physical manhunt mirrors her psychological fleeing. Those hunting for her are not just pursuing a fugitive, they are chasing her fragmented self, trying to capture the version of Luna that once believed she could build something real with Will. Daphne's song, a dramatic undercurrent. Daphne's song offers more than just a soundtrack, it's a thematic frame. Her music underscores the sorrow, the tension, and the tragic beauty of Luna's escape. Music in soap operas often heightens emotional resonance. Here, it becomes almost a Greek chorus, commenting on Luna's pain and the chase's urgency. The crash, cliffhanger masterstroke. Ending the episode with Luna stepping into the road and possibly being hit is a classic cliffhanger, dramatic, emotionally charged, and ambiguous. It forces viewers to speculate. Is this the end for Luna? Or simply another twist? The uncertainty keeps her storyline alive, even in apparent defeat. Fan reactions and thematic debates. Notably, fan reactions, e.g. on social media, reflect a mix of shock, disgust, and skepticism. Some viewers doubt Luna's miscarriage, calling it a manipulation tactic. Yahoo others are uneasy that after all her violent acts, she's being framed in a tragic, sympathetic light. The backlash suggests that the audience is deeply divided. Should she be pitted, punished, or both? 11. Conclusion. A turning point for Luna and everyone else. Thursday's episode marks a major turning point in Luna Nozawa's arc. Her miscarriage revelation adds heartbreaking depth to her character, making her more than just an antagonistic force. Her flight and potential collision leave her fate uncertain, hanging in a space between possible redemption and tragic downfall. For Will, the emotional stakes have never been higher. He is mourning, confused, and vulnerable, but also more determined than ever to find closure, whether that means catching Luna or understanding her. Elektra remains his anchor, but even her support may not shield him from the long-term fallout. The manhunt unites a motley crew, family, enemies, and bystanders, all galvanized by fear, grief, and a shared objective, to end Luna's reign of chaos once and for all. But with the ambiguous car crash, that mission may have unleashed a new chapter entirely. As viewers, we are left with critical questions. Did she really lose the baby? Is she gone for good? And perhaps most importantly, how will the Bold and the Beautiful, BNB, spoilers for the week of November 24th to 28th reveal that Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, will have a surprise visitor while Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, welcomes 2 extra guests for a special meal. Of course, we should discuss all the Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada turmoil first, since that's building to a shocking climax. There's a good chance Luna will face her presumed demise, so her escape should come with a catastrophic twist. Whether Luna accidentally tumbles into the water on her own or gets a shove into the ocean by an enemy, she may disappear into the abyss for now. If Luna vanishes without her body being found, then B&B will have the perfect setup for her to return down the road with Will Spencer's crew Morrow, baby in tow, unless she's already miscarried. No matter how things play out with Luna, it's great that a Thanksgiving-themed episode will air on November 26th. That means the characters will feel comfortable enough to have some fun and put the latest Luna chapter to rest. Steffi and Finn will have a small gathering with Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, Kelly Spencer, Sophia Paras, and Hayes Finnegan, Brian David Garlick, but there'll also be an unexpected visitor who arrives for the festivities. Since Thanksgiving episodes usually stick to heartwarming scenes instead of providing major drama, there's probably no need to worry about Luna resurfacing so soon. Instead, this unexpected visitor may be someone who brings smiles and hugs all around. Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, might be an option, but the timing of Atkinson's recent return to filming is more in line with a Christmas comeback. That said, there's a chance Atkinson might have squeezed in filming on some earlier scenes for this Thanksgiving surprise. However, there's been some buzz about Douglas Forrester, Henry Samory popping up, so that's another option to consider. Regardless, Steffi and Finn's Thanksgiving party will come with some big news while Deacon and Sheila Sharp, Kimberly Brown, gear up for their own Turkey Day celebration. Since Carter Walton, Lauren St. Victor, and Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, won't have any other plans, Deacon and Sheila will urge the pair to join their meal at Il Giardino. Daphne, Carter, Sheila, and Deacon will have a rather odd double date for Thanksgiving this year, so stick with us for updates on that awkward yet sweet get-together. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say plenty of excitement's brewing during the week of November 24th to 28th.